Swansea have made a pretty decent start, and the transfer window has slammed shut. And boy, what a deadline day that was. Let's go and kick some balls. Hello and welcome back to the Liberty Stadium in Swansea. And if you are a first-time visitor, then why not subscribe, watch, like and comment, help the channel to grow and help us to support the very, very worthwhile cause that you can see scrolling above. And we have had a very busy start to the season, but as you can see, we have a 100% record. We have played 3, won 3, and we are top of the Premier League on goal difference from Wolves. And it has been an excellent start to the season, although we did have striker issues who suddenly for some reason have not been playing very well. So we had to do a number of things in the transfer window. So let's go and have a look at what happened in the transfer window. And if we have a look at what's happened in terms of the outs, you were aware last time that we had sold Stankovic and Ben Lloyd. Then we have brought in, let's have a look at who we've brought in first. We have brought in a young player in response to not having bought too many players. This guy, Nazareno Bulgarella. He's an Argentinian. He's a very young lad, fullback, and we think that he might be a decent player in the future. He has a lot of potential, and we have actually loaned him back out to the club that he came from in Argentina until the end of the season. So we've brought in one young player there who we think might have a decent future. We've then brought in this REVEN. He's also a 21-year-old French player, striker. He looks to be a very, very decent player, and it looks like to me he might develop very quickly if given enough game time. So we've brought him in to see what he can do, and he will get a little bit of game time this season, I'm pretty sure. So we brought him in for just 11.25 million from Paris Saint-Germain, and we'll see what he can do. We also brought in Damian Markovski. He's a Macedonian 18-year-old and looks like a good prospect in terms of his abilities in midfield, and hopefully he will shine and become a very, very good player for the club. So we are trying to address this issue of bringing in younger players, although we haven't completely addressed it yet. And then the big news of the day, we signed Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen. He came in, a Nigerian who's a striker, and we had to strengthen in the end, and we brought him in. He looks like an absolutely fabulous player on paper, and we brought him in for £80 million from Napoli, and we did that business on deadline day. We had to sell 2 players on deadline day. Augustinson we sold, fullback who's now 33, so we sold him for £2.4 million. And then the big news is that we sold Yusuf Barassi, and he was falling out of form, and he wasn't he was falling down the pecking order, and we had to do something. We needed to strengthen up top, and we sold him to Monaco for £33.5 million. We made a couple of £1 million loss on him, but at the end of the day we had to strengthen, and we had to get Osimhen in to strengthen up front. And in terms of other players, we sold Augustinson to Benfica for £2.4 million. Bulgarella has gone back, as you know, on loan. Adam McLaughlin we sold. He was in great demand for some reason. I didn't rate him, and so eventually we got an offer of 275,000 for him, and we sold him. And Markowski, who we brought in from Rijeka, we have loaned him out back to his parent club, and his value is huge, and he looks like he might be a very good player in the future. And we actually only paid £3.1 million for him, but so we've loaned him back out to the club that he came from, and we hope that next season he'll be ready to step up into the first team. And that is it. It was a very, very busy transfer window with Barassi and Augustinsson going out, and 2 or 3 boys coming in, including Victor Osimhen, who I'm really hoping for big things from. He's 28 years old, and maybe with his help that we can go all the way and win the Champions League this season. And in terms of what has been happening on the pitch, you saw us lose the Community Shield to Manchester City, and then we had that 2-0 Premier League win over West Brom. We followed that with a good 3-0 away victory against Brighton, and that was followed by a 3-0 home win against Fulham. But now our fixtures are getting a little bit more difficult, and today we are going to have Leeds in the Premier League and Borussia Dortmund in the Champions Cup Group G. And in terms of the Champions League, we are drawn with Dortmund, Benfica and Nice. It is not an easy group. It is going to be a very tough group, and but hopefully we are going to maneuver this group, because I really would like to win the Champions League this year. I hope it's possible. You never know. And we shall start then this episode with the away fixture at Leeds United. And so the team for the game against Leeds is Costa in goal, with Mela, Kosunu, Buongiorno and Malacia at the back, with Karacha, Shortire and Adley in midfield. And we are going to play 3 up front today. We're going to play Brozier, Osimhen and Vitinha up front. And so this is a game against Leeds that we should be winning, but they are always going to be dangerous opponents, Leeds, which is why I've decided to mix it up a little bit today. And I'm just going to tell them, just carry on doing what you're doing. I've got faith in you guys. Get out there, make the difference, and hopefully we will get the victory that we deserve. It is a televised match, as you can see. It's a game that we want to win very, very badly. This will keep us at the top. I don't know if the going with the 4-3-3 is going to work today. We'll have to have a look. I kind of think that Leeds play well against us when we play in that 4-1-3-2 formation, but we need our forwards to fire. Our forwards have not been good so far this season, and I really hope that now our forwards can fire and we can get some goals from up front. Our forwards actually haven't scored in the 3 games that we've played already, and not a single forward's got a goal. We've relied on the defence and the midfield to score the goals, and Adley skips past his man. He finds Shortire. Shortire looks back for Karacha, and Karacha's looking out wide for Malacia. That's beautiful football, and what a goal. I think he might be offside though, but that was a beautiful goal, and if he is onside, Osimhen has scored on his debut, but the referee is checking with VAR, and I do suspect he was offside. I'll be happy if he isn't, but he was offside. What a lovely move. And Osimhen almost scored on his debut within the first minute. Beautiful ball by Karacha, and he had just strayed a yard offside. So it is Leeds. Leeds are looking to bring it forward now, and I think I might be in extended highlights. I am, so I need to change that. because I'm pretty sure you don't want to see all of that, and the video could take a long time. And Brosia's looking for Adley, bursting through, and Adley's into space, and Adley has scored. It is Leeds 0, Swansea 1. We have taken the lead, but I think, again, are they checking VAR? No, they're not. It's going to stand. Lovely ball by Shortire. In fact, Osimhen found Brozier. It was Brosia's ball, and Adley into space, and bang, past the goalkeeper. We are ahead. It's Leeds 0, Swansea 1. Leeds do traditionally play very, very well against that 4-1-3-2 that we play, and so switching it up may have done the trick. We are in control of the game, and we are dominating Leeds, and we just need to keep the pressure on, keep going. And here is Vitinha looking to pick the ball up, but Leeds have it, and they're breaking down the left. And we also need to be very defensively solid, and he finds Rooney in the middle and looking for acres of space outside. We need to close him down. Leeds have a chance, and we can clear that up, and Adley brings it forward, and it's a good tackle, but Brozia's won it, and here is Osimhen. His pace has got acres of space, and he had a chance and he bottled it, and what a chance to score on his debut. He was one-on-one with the goalkeeper and couldn't put it away, but it is Swansea on the attack. We have a corner, and the corner swung in, and that is headed clear, but it comes all the way out to Mailer looking for Adley, who was having a nice game. He fires the ball into the box, and Brozier is beaten in the air. And here is Buongiorno. I think what I'm going to tell them to do is to hit low crosses. Yeah, we're already doing that because we're not winning our battles in the air. And here are Leeds looking to play it out from the back, but we've got them penned in, we've got them under pressure, and need to force them to play that long ball. And there it is, and Adley's picked it up. He finds Karacha to Shortire's looking for Brozier bursting into space. Vitinha to Mailer has scored. Mailer has driven it into the corner. It is Leeds 0, Swansea 2. We are in front, we are dominant in the game, and this will hopefully maintain our position at the top of the Premier League. And we just needed to do something different today, I felt, and by going with the 4-3-3, we have totally outfoxed Leeds, and we are doing well from set pieces. So yeah, let's play for set pieces. Let's really drive the nail into Leeds' coffin if we can. And it is Swansea again, and Malacia takes the throw, and he finds Brozier is looking to break forward, and he's done well, and he finds Karacha. Karacha finds Brozier again, and it is Osimhen. He finds Mailer's having a storming game out there, and there is a chance, and it is Brozier, and it is 3-0. It is Leeds 0, Swansea 3. We are absolutely dominating this game, and what a decision I made there to change the shape today. Fantastic play, Osimhen involved. He found Mailer, who's having a great game, and Brozier on hand to drive it home. And finally, one of the forwards has got a goal, and that we are looking to go 2 points clear at the top of the table if we can maintain this. I'm not quite sure what's happening at the Wolves match. The Wolves are drawing 0-0 at home with Everton, and we are 3-0 up here against Leeds, and we're very, very happy with how things are going, and we should go and win this game now, and I can't see any reason why we shouldn't go and put more, we do have Malacia, who is tired, so we will bring on Theet and give Malacia a rest. And here is Malacia. He finds Buongiorno's looking to drive it forward. He finds Brozier is looking to drive down the left. Beautiful play by Brozier. Can he get a cross in? He's looking to come inside himself, and Brozier has a shot, and that is saved by the goalkeeper, but he should have passed it. Not too happy that he hasn't passed that. I do believe that we might have another injury. Another fullback might be injured. I just really don't know why FM is programmed to pick on the fullbacks season after season. 30 to 40% of my injuries are fullbacks, and Leeds have pulled a goal back, and that's not exactly what I wanted to see happening. But was he offside? VAR is being checked, but the goal is awarded. It's Leeds 1, Swansea 3. But yeah, it's something that I would like to see changed about FM when they program the next one. Stop picking on fullbacks. You don't have to injure all the fullbacks that everybody has. Interestingly, Manchester City are hammering Newcastle, but Leeds are looking strong here, and there is a chance, and that is headed over the bar. Buongiorno is looking tired, so we're going to bring on Reece Williams as our final substitution, but it is all Leeds at the moment, and maybe we need to think about just changing things a little bit, as Leeds have scored again, and this is not looking good now. I think we need to try and close, maybe push the line up a little bit. Because now it is Leeds 2, Swansea 3, and I'm not too happy with how we've played in this second half. We've absolutely dominated the game, and if we throw this away now, we will not be happy. And I think I'm going to just shout at the players a little bit and berate them because I'm not happy with their performance in the second half. And we have berated the team. I'm really angry with how we've just given the game back to Leeds. And here is Osimhen. He's looking for short tire to Brozier. Another goal would help. And here is Osimhen, and Osimhen has scored. He has scored on his debut. It is Leeds 2, Swansea 4. Are they checking VAR? They are going to check. Is this going to be another disallowed goal on his debut? No, the goal is awarded. And Osimhen has scored on his debut. Lovely strike. Brozier fed him in, and lovely strike past the goalkeeper from 12 yards. No problem at all. And he is off and running, and that is lovely work. Brozier fed him in, beat the offside trap, and he just pile drove it past the goalkeeper. And it is now Leeds 2, Swansea 4. It keeps us on top of the table. But it is Manchester City are closing the gap. And is it going to become Swansea, Manchester City saga all over again? And Swansea have scored again, and it's Kosunu on his home debut, on his away debut. He has made it Leeds 2, Swansea 5, and that's fairly comprehensive. We did fold a little bit, and that worries me, but we have won this game now in some comprehensive style, and that'll do. A win is a win, as I've said before. Nice work, everyone. Good job. A win is a win, and we have to now focus on Borussia Dortmund. That is our next task, and if we look at the schedule, we have Dortmund, and then we have a lot of fairly straightforward games, I would say. But so this Dortmund game is a very, very big game for us now, and I think we should go and play against Dortmund. And so for the game against Dortmund, very, very important game this, and we're hoping that we can win the first game. And we do have Costa in goal with Cambiasso, Buongiorno, Kosunu and Thiept at the back, Kem Karacha, Shortire and Adley in midfield, and Brozier, Osimhen and White up front. And I am going to put my fullbacks on support just at the beginning of this, and go to a more balanced style, since I am Magyar is injured, I'm being told, and I unfortunately don't have anybody else on the bench, so we'll have to put an injured player on the bench. Corey White is also lacking in fitness. There are a lot of things wrong with this squad at the moment, and we just need to keep going. The pressure's all on Dortmund. They are expected to beat us. But we did beat them last year, and I'm hoping that we can repeat that performance from last year. They are extremely fast, and so we have lowered the lines, putting the fullbacks on support. We need to be defensively good here today, and hopefully then things will work out the right way. It's not the end of the world if we don't win it, but I would like to get off to a very good start. Put the pressure on all the other teams in the group rather than having the pressure on us as we move into the second game. But let's see how this game turns out. And it is Dortmund. Dortmund have the first highlight, as I suspected they would. And they are trying to bring the ball forward, and Swansea are defending. And Dortmund trying to bring it inside. I'm trying to work out where they want to play the ball. They are looking to play it through the middle, I think. But here is a chance, and that's nicely cleared up by Cambiasso, but he's given the ball away, a dreadful error, and Dortmund have scored. What is Cambiasso doing? But I think it's been offside, and Cambiasso have just given him a £40,000 a week increase in his pay, and he went and did something like that. Shorter is looking for Corey White. Corey White is in the box. Corey White, he's looking back for Cambiasso, and Cambiasso! Oh, well, he always said that he was worth a £40,000 increase. He has put Swansea ahead. He's gone from villain to hero in the space of a minute. I'm not quite sure how that's happened. He made a dreadful error. He nearly cost us the lead. And now he's gone and put it right. And it is Swansea 1-0 up against Dortmund. But here are Dortmund. And that's nicely claimed by Costa. He is a very, very good goalkeeper, this. And hopefully we're not going to be conceding too many goals once the defence get used to playing together. Kosamu, he has to settle into the side, of course. But we are a goal ahead, and it's nice to be a goal ahead in the Champions League here at Dortmund. Dortmund are a very, very fast team. We're doing the right thing to sit back a little bit. And here is Osimhen. He's looking to get one in at the near post, but he can't score. And that's cleared away by Dortmund. It still remains 0-1. It still remains Swansea in the lead. But here come Dortmund, and Satriano's shot is blocked. And it remains Dortmund 0, Swansea 1. And I need to focus and calm down a little bit. I don't like these Champions League nights because they could go either way, these games. And you lose one and you're in real trouble. And Short Tire's looking for Corey White, but that's all the way back to the goalkeeper, who sweeps that up nicely. And Dortmund are looking to bring it forward. And that's a lovely ball through the middle. And here they come down the left. He's being forced outside. That's a good cross into the box, and it's headed over the bar. And we need to be defending a little bit better than that. It's nice. We are top of the group at the moment. We are a goal up at Dortmund. And we need to hold on to this. And hopefully take home the 3 points, and that would be really nice. And Adley is looking to put through Brozier, but he can't find him. And once again, Dortmund stifle that Swansea attack. And that's headed all the way back to Costa. And Costa, he's looking for Buongiorno. And I've just had a little cunning plan, and I think I might give it a try after this highlight. As Osimhen's looking for Brozier. Brozier is looking to go down the left, and can he get a cross in? He finds Theet. Theet will look inside for Karacha, he finds Shorter with a shot. That's a good save by the goalkeeper. And what I might do is I'm going to push up. I'm going to push up the line of attack and see if that makes a difference. Put some more pressure on their defence and see if we can't create some spaces, some chances by doing that. And here's Buongiorno, but he's robbed. And here come Dortmund. Dortmund are looking to carry the ball down the pitch, and they don't look very speedy, and the highlight comes to an end. There's 20 minutes gone, we are still in front, and here is Adley. Adley swings the ball into the box, and there's a header, and it's Brozier, and he has made it 2-0. I think they're checking VAR, are they? No, they're not checking VAR. It is Borussia Mönchen, Dortmund, whoever they are, 0, Swansea 2. And I am so excited. We are 2-0 up away at Dortmund. We beat them away last year by 3-2. And we are doing it again. And we seem to have the Indian sign over Dortmund. And what a fabulous performance. What I don't want to happen is for us to fold again in the second half. And here's Shorter. Shorter is looking for Karacha. Theet heads the ball down to Brozier. Here is Theet again. Theet to Shorter. He finds Karacha. And that's all the way back to Kusamu, he finds Shorter inside to Adley. Can we get a third before half time? That would be lovely. And here is Cambiasso. Get a crossing, and there is a chance, and they're in acres of space. And Osimhen has scored again, but I think they are checking VAR, are they? No, they're not again. It is Dortmund 0, Swansea 3. We are taking them apart. Adley found Cambiasso, who's having a brilliant game, and so much space for both forwards in the box, and it is Swansea 3-0 up away at Dortmund, and this couldn't be a better day. A lovely evening here in Dortmund, and what an evening we're having as Kozimu, he finds Theet to Brozier, he finds Osimhen. Osimhen is looking to break forward, and he sends it back to Shorter to Brozier, and Brozier has a chance, but he has it taken off his toe. And here is Karacha, bringing it forward again. Adley, who's having a storming game. Cambiasso, who's having the game of his life, and he finds Corey White breaking into the box. There's another cross into the box, and is that a penalty? I think that might be a penalty. And if it is, we could be 4-0 up, and we are checking the penalty. I might want to put Osimhen on the penalty. The penalty is awarded. We'll have to be very quick, but I think it is going to be Vitinha, is it? No, it's going to be Osimhen. Actually, it's going to be Adley. Adley stepping up to take the penalty, and Adley drives it in. It's Dortmund 0, Swansea 4. I cannot believe that this is happening. It was a good decision to drop the line in the first place, and we have just dominated them. We've played them off the park. It's 4-0, and Dortmund are in serious trouble. And it would be great if we could make it 5-0 before half-time. Here is Cambiasso. Cambiasso to Adley. Adley finds Corey White. Corey White to Shorter. He's looking for Theet. Theet has a go, and Theet has scored. It is Borussia Dortmund 0, Swansea 5. We have absolutely taken them to the cleaners. And we are not even at half-time yet. And their morale must have been totally crushed. Nobody could have expected this. We weren't even expected to be at the races in this game. We are 5-0 up, and it's not even half-time. And what can I say? The boys have done an absolutely brilliant job. I'm just going to say absolutely brilliant. There's nothing else that needs to be said. And we should just go and start the second half, pile on the misery if we can. And Dortmund are totally out of it. They have been blasted off the park. And this is a warning to all the other teams in the Champions League this year. Take us seriously. We are Swansea. We want to do well in this competition, so take us seriously. And there's a chance for Dortmund, and it's gone out for a goal kick. A lovely save by Costa. And everybody is having the game of their lives. And I need to make some substitutions. Corey White is tired. I don't actually have another forward. So what I will do is we will revert back to our and we'll make some substitutions that way. Corey White is exhausted, so we will bring him off and we'll replace him with Patrick Berg, so Adley can go and play as the playmaker. Shortire is also tired, so Grimes can come on and play for him, and Cambiasso can be replaced by Mailer, and we just need to see this game out now. It's 75 minutes, it's still 5-0. We haven't added to our first half 5 goals, and Matt Grimes has picked up a knock. I guess we'll take him off. And the game is petering out to a close, and that is it. And we have beaten Dortmund by 5-0. And what an amazing start to our Champions League campaign. And we are, of course, top of the group. Nice obviously beat Benfica, and that's a good result as well. That's a very, very good result to us, because Benfica are the second favourites in that group. And so what a great start to the season this has been. We have beaten Dortmund, we've beaten Leeds today, we've scored 10 goals and had a great time doing it. And we'll play through probably now until Manchester United and Nice in the Premier League and in the Champions Group G. And hopefully we can do get one over on Nice. By then, hopefully, we'll be looking to qualify from our group and look forward to the second stages. And I'll stop talking now. And that's it for this video. If you are new, don't forget, subscribe, watch, like and comment. Help the channel to grow and help us to support the very worthwhile cause you can see scrolling above. And we are very, very happy here at the Liberty Stadium, and very, very happy in the city of Swansea in South Wales. And we look forward to seeing you all again when we come back for the games against Manchester United away and Nice in the Champions League Group G at home. And we will see you then.